Alright, my name is Jennifer Poppleton, and I chose to do my presentation on metaphors and similes. I like using them because I think that they make everything really descriptive, and they can add like visuals, and I don't know, I think they're just a really great tool, and I feel like they don't get used as much as they probably could. So let's start with metaphors. What is a metaphor? A metaphor is saying something is something else, like it uses either specifically the word is or are. And it'll be like comparing something to something else by saying that it essentially is that thing. An example of a metaphor would be, my mom is an angel for making me breakfast. And it's a metaphor because you're saying that she is an angel, not like an angel. If you're saying she was like an angel, that would be a simile. But you're saying that she is an angel, so it's a metaphor. And then I think this one we cannot relate to. Washing machines are black holes for socks. So obviously washing machines aren't really black holes, but for like a metaphor like this, you're saying they are, because socks disappear in the washing machine, and so yeah, it's a metaphor. So then on the other hand, we have similes. And so what is a simile? A simile is when you're saying something is like something else, and it uses the word either like or as. It has to be like something like that. So a couple examples of similes would be, cats are like lions because they enjoy hunting. The word like is what makes it a simile. If you said cats are lions because they enjoy hunting, that would be a metaphor, but the word like is what makes this the simile. Houses are like a modern cave. Again, it uses the word like, so you're not saying the houses are modern caves, you're saying they're like them. But basically you are saying it is, but you use the word like, so it's a simile. And so why are similes and metaphors important? They're descriptive. They, like, if you need to describe something, it's often helpful to compare it to something else, because like sometimes your readers won't know what one thing is, but they might understand another thing, and so then they'll be like, oh, okay, these two things are similar in this way. And so it can help just be really descriptive in like your essays or whatever, and helps visually. A lot of times similes and metaphors, I notice, are like they take like visual concepts, or like they, like just like anything with your senses, it connects two things. And so again, like with like understanding what one thing is, it can help you understand what the other part of it is. Creativity. You can be super creative with these. Like you can find comparisons or like similarities between two things that maybe no one else has thought of in that way. And you can make it like, oh, like I never thought of that. Like those two things are kind of similar in that way. And so it can be kind of fun coming up with different fun little things like that. And then they can be really versatile. Like you can make them however like you need for your essay. You can use them in like a flowy, poetic way. They can really be like really cool and like beautiful, and just like make it your essay and like whatever it is that you're writing just that more impactful, because like you used a simile or metaphor. Or on the other hand, if you're having more of a lighthearted thing that you're writing, then they can be really hilarious. And those are some of my personal favorite things, or the really funny ones. So I put a few really funny ones that I found here. The first one is she had a deep, throaty, genuine laugh, like that sound a dog makes just before it throws up. This one definitely puts an image in your mind, and you can really, like, in your mind's ear or whatever, just like hear that sound, and you know exactly what this person is talking about. And so it's definitely a really visual one. John and Mary had never met. They were like two hummingbirds who had also never met. This one is a little bit silly just because the comparison is a little bit unnecessary, a little bit obvious, but it's still funny. So if you're like going for something funny, your simile doesn't even have to be useful. It can just be something to make your readers laugh. And then the last one here. The ballerina rose gracefully on point and extended one slender leg behind her, like a dog at a fire hydrant. Now this one, it's funny because of the twist at the end, but had they chosen something else at the end, something like the ballerina rose gracefully on point and extended one slender leg behind her, like the sun coming up behind the ocean at sunrise. Like, see, that would have made it really poetic and beautiful, but with the like a dog at a fire hydrant, it gives a completely different picture, a completely different tone to what you're saying, and it makes it funny. And so it just like depends on what tone you're going for in your essay, what message you want to send, and what visual image you want people to get when they read what your simile or metaphor is. And so they're really versatile in that way, and they're kind of fun to read, the funny ones. And then my works cited. Yeah, thank you.